So they said with the definition of ADMT as the technology that processes personal information and uses computation to replace or significantly replace human decision making. So this happened with the technology as using the output to make decision without human intervention. When there's intervention from humans, for example, as a human reviewer, and that reviewer has the ability to make decisions with the output or change those decisions and actually has the authority to make those changes, that is not considered anymore an ADMT because it has a human intervention. There's 6 scenarios when the following obligations that I'm going to discuss apply. And this is where ADMT is used to make significant decisions. So those significant decisions are defined as decisions that might provide or deny financial services or lending services, housing, employment or contracting opportunities, or educational enrollments. The significant decision definition is very similar to the Colorado AI Act consequential decisions. So you can see like the intention of the CCPA, even if they deleted all the AI references throughout the regulation, they still want to regulate the use of AI or the use of personal data through AI service systems.
And I think, this mirrors what we saw in GDPR, right? I mean, I think the sort of what we've seen with AI and the race to sort of regulate AI and automated decision making has increased, right? The amount and of regulations in this space, but this is an area where it's not, not just California. You mentioned Colorado, obviously the EU, and I think this is something where that warrants, right, some really close attention with respect to multi-jurisdictional sort of view, right, for that reason. So, and obviously in different sensitive areas, I would say, in addition, HR decisions, right, if you're using, even just with respect to tools that you're using internally, it's not just with respect to consumers. And as we know in California, the CCPA applies to employees as well. But just generally, right, I think given the focus on automated decision making, it's something that you should make sure that you're really paying close attention to if you're rolling that out, again, whether internally or externally.
These changes definitely have broad implications, not just California, but across as all the jurisdictions that you operate in. So
I just want to mention briefly for the automated decision making that those consumer rights that are created are also, we can also see it in the Minnesota Consumer Act, the right to opt out from ADMT. Also non-verifiable, you can ask consumer to information about their identity. So that's an issue that has come up in enforcement as well, and the right to access information on how the ADMT works. So as Cynthia was saying, you can see this in like multiple states. So in Minnesota, in this case.